convicted in the spirit to make a video about why I went briefly, and it'll probably still end up being about 2 videos worth of information, but it's still very brief because I could go into this subject many times over, and I know that God does want me to speak on it because it is my testimony, it's my walk, and I am well versed enough that I can share it. By no means do I feel like I'm a theologian, but I know my walk, I know the scripture enough to be able to share, like I said, my testimony. So my testimony is going from Hebrew Israelite to Christian. So I guess the first thing that I want to outline is, if you're not familiar with Hebrew Israelite, the best way to sum it up, because most people know the other religion fairly well, or at least have an understanding of it, it is the Israelites are the original Jew. So the black Jew, okay? Because it's Old Testament, basically. And the Jews were the ones that crucified Christ, Yeshua, and thus there's the Jews, and then there's the Gentiles. So I was once a Jew, now Gentile. Saul, Jew. Paul, Gentile. My favorite apostle is the...
You sound like a bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And I wanted to do a response video to this moron right here. Oh, look, I paused the video at 144. Call Halayim La, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. But I wanted to do a response video to this moron that you see on the screen. And the video that I'm going to be responding to is a video that was uploaded by the beloved brother Manak Zagba from South Carolina, as you see right there. His YouTube channel is GMS South Carolina 08. Subscribe and be edified daily. But the reason why I call this woman a moron is because, well, first off, she said black Jews, or you know, and a lot of people come with this narrative of, you know, the Jews are black and blah, blah, blah. Look, first off, there's no such thing as a black person. Second of all, we are different shades of brown. So where the fuck do you get black from? And a lot of you people out there, you're so fucking stupid that you don't know the difference between brown and black. Okay? You know? And just because you have brown skin and woolly hair does not mean that you're an Israelite. Okay? And a matter of fact, let's go to real quick. Let me see. Let's go here. Show you what I'm talking about, because Yahweh Shai put forth a parable to his disciples. Okay? And the parable was basically about the wheat and the tares, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna read this real quick, okay? Just because you have brown skin and woolly hair does not even mean that you're an Israelite. So stop it right there, man. Okay, because you got Edomites out there that look like us. Okay, and woman, your ass might be a tear. I mean, not that you're a tear spiritually in a spiritual sense, because right now you're not of Yahushai's flock. Okay, tares among wheat. So another parable, Matthew 13 verse 24, another parable, okay, put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. The good seed are the Israelites, which are the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Indians, okay? But while men slept, his enemy, who are our main enemy on this planet? Who has rule and control over us? The so-called white man does. Okay. So the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. The good man is Yahushua. Okay. But while men slept, his enemy came. The enemy are the Edomites, the self-proclaimed, which will be the self-proclaimed white man, which starts with the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among them. Okay. Now, when it says while men slept, this is talking about when we was in hardcore slavery. Okay, when we was out there in the field, picking cotton, carrying baskets filled with potatoes and tomatoes and different fruits, blood, sweat, and tears, damn near on an empty stomach. While we was in hardcore slavery, one of the things that was happening amongst our nation was our women was being taken against their will, and our slave master would rape them, okay, against their will, and basically babies was coming out of those our women, and those babies came out of our women having brown skin and woolly hair. Now, according to Numbers 1 verse 18, your nationality is identified by who your father is. Okay? So, there's a lot of Edomites out there that look like us. Okay? So, while we was in slavery, our women was getting raped against their will, and children was coming out of them. Okay? Chicken George is one of many examples. Okay? George Washington's son. Okay? That's a brown-skinned Edomite. Okay? So let's read verse 26. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So if you look at the wheat and the tares, right? The wheat and the tares look very identical. Okay? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, bear with me for one moment, please. Thank you kindly. Let's go over here. Okay, because see, and this is why women shouldn't open their mouth about the Holy Scriptures. Okay, there's a reason why in 1 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, Paul said that women are to learn in silence. Because every time one of you motherfuckers open your goddamn mouth, nothing but confusion come out. This is why we keep telling you women to shut the fuck up. Okay? You bitches can live how you want to live until your judgment come. Okay? But don't come running our way when the government stops all those them benefits that you're getting. Okay? And your ass is finna be homeless out there on the street. Don't come our way. Because you're going to get the helmet, and Lord's will, we're of the elect. We hope to be of the elect. Because there's too many of you women that are out of order. Okay. Tares and wheat. So here you have it. Okay. The tares and the wheat look very identical. Okay. You got the wheat and then you got the tares. And you can see the tares and the wheat look very identical. Okay. Here's another image right here. Boom. Wheat and tares. You see that? It's really hard to tell apart. Okay. So a tare would be a heathen that looks like an Israelite. That's a tare. So just because you have brown skin and woolly hair does not mean that you're an Israelite. Okay? You know? Okay, so look, man. Just because you have brown skin and woolly hair does not make you an Israelite. Point blank, period. So, you can shut the hell up with that shit, okay? This truth is not a black or white thing. Second of all, she said that the name of the Messiah is Yeshua in the video. I think I have gotten to that part. Okay? Well, first off, okay, there's no E, there's no O, there's no U, there's no V. Okay? There's no J in the Paleo Hebrew alphabet, the Lashon Kodash. You're not gonna find it in there. So there's no way the Messiah's name is Yeshua. Okay? And let's come over here and let's type in Hebrew tongue. Okay, let's see what Paul said when he was giving his testimony. Okay, let's prove that the Lord had a Hebrew name. Okay, so I'll start at verse 12. Okay, Acts chapter 26, verse 12. Whereupon, as I went to Damascus with authority and commission from the chief priests at midday, O king, I saw in the way a light from heaven, that light which will be Yahawashai, above the brightness of the sun, shining round about me and them which journeyed with me. Okay. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, the Hebrew tongue, the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? So Yahushua is saying this to Paul in the Hebrew tongue, not the English. Okay. Damn bastard language, the English. No, man. The Lord spoke to Paul in the Hebrew tongue. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And I said, who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahushua, okay, whom thou persecutest. You see that? You see that? So he didn't say Jesus. He said Yahushua, okay? Okay? But rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou hast seen, and of those things in the which I will appear unto thee. Okay? So you see that? Okay? So, again, You women need to just shut the fuck up, man. I'm going to leave off with this scripture right here. Let's go to the book of Job. And you know, I got to say it like that because there's too many of you women that are out of order. Job chapter 39, and let's go to verse 17. Okay, Job 39 verse 17. Because Yahweh have deprived her of wisdom, okay, neither have he imparted to her understanding. So the Lord did not give you black bitches out there the understanding of the Holy Scriptures. So you need to just shut the fuck up, man. Let's read that in the NLT. Job 39 verse 17 in the NLT, okay? For Yahweh has deprived her of wisdom. He has given her no understanding. Understanding of what? The Holy Scriptures. So you need to just shut up, man. Shut up. Yeah, I think you know what's coming next.
I was convicted in the spirit to make a video about why I went briefly. And it'll probably still end up being about 2 videos worth of information, but it's still very brief because I could go into this subject many times over, and I know that God does want me to speak on it because it is my testimony. It's my...
Yeah, God does want you to speak on it. Your God is Satan.
Walk, and I am well versed enough that I can share it. By no means do I feel like I'm a theologian, but I know my walk, I know the scripture enough to be able to share, like I said, my testimony. So my testimony is going from Hebrew Israelite to Christian.
You sound like a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Your fans become your haters. You done?